Alright, so we got this Black Lives Matters racism going on. Yes, BLM is exactly the same as the KKK, the police, and the Nazi Party. That's beside the point here. This is about Zayd Atkinson. When I was assaulted by officers in Boulder, somehow it's magically okay because I was homeless. I'm going to read for you a comment somebody made here. Because I want you guys to understand the ignorant goddamn bullshit that the homeless got to deal with every goddamn day. You guys, you fucking idiots, you spoiled little bitch ass brats who want to look your noses right down the thing at those you feel are littler than you, less important. Fuck you. So let's read this shit. Bah, boogers. Alright, so this started off as an argument between myself and someone calling themselves Shelly495. Now, here's the comment that this dude made. It's on officer detained citizen for trespassing at his own home. They do this to the homeless often. The only difference between, well, actually, there's a lot of difference between the way Zayd was treated and the way that the homeless are treated. First of all, he was given preferential treatment. At the very beginning, when it's just him, you can see that until his friend starts recording, Zayd is treated like a homeless person would be. A homeless person. Now, when the issue became a major issue is when his friend came out and started filming it. Why did that make it a major issue? Because then it's a matter of pride for the police. They figured, well, they could get away with breaking the law. Now, I typed many homeless people in Boulder pick up trash. Several of them have buckets and grabbers just like Zayd. Now here, I'm speaking up because homeless people are treated like Zayd often. Way more often than Zayd has actually had to deal with in his lifetime because he was traumatized by one goddamn experience. One. Well, the cops could have shot him. The cops did shoot people and you didn't give a fuck. Anyway, this dumb bitch, Shelly495, typed Sean David, don't even try to justify it. Bitch, I'm not justifying shit. What I'm telling you is that the goddamn narrative is fucking bullshit, and even Zayd knows that. Even the Border Police know that. Why did they do it the way that they did it? Because if people realized that all homeless people are treated worse than Zayd Atkinson, then maybe you guys might actually give a fuck. But no, only racism matters. Only Black Lives Matter. Isn't that right? You fucking pieces of shit. Anyway, I typed to her, I'm not trying to justify it, you ignorant windbag. I'm saying people like you need to stop making excuses for why others deserve such treatment. Now, there's a lot more to that. But I'll scroll down to this dipshit today, because this goes on for a bit. And you know what? It's actually a good thing. Now, why would this be a good thing? Because it shows the mentality of the fucking idiots that I got to deal with. I'm dealing with racism from white people. I'm dealing with racism from black people. And you know what? It's not right for either group. It's also not an entire group's fault. Not every single white person in America is responsible for police corruption, which is what the issue is. It's not Black lives. It's a corrupt fucking system that doesn't give a holy goddamn about any of us, regardless of our color. Unless you're rich, in which case you can buy poor people's children's It's some fucking sex ranch set up by Donald goddamn Trump and his cronies. Jesus fucking Christ, we live in a fucked up fucking country. And we want to judge everybody else, don't we? Anyway. Now there's this dude here, Kroger Bab, typed, "Their lives don't matter when they disobey. Time for permanent dirt naps." Now, that's pretty fucked up. That is pretty fucked up, wouldn't you agree? That whole dirt nap thing. You know, if these people were dead, they wouldn't terrorize anyone else. So why is it that I keep refusing to take part in such actions? Because we need to change it for all of us. All of us. Anyway, there's a bunch of fucking ignorant shits typing this stuff. Anyway, James Hall types to me, "Sean David, go eat shit. That uniform asshole had to resign because his actions were deemed unwarranted." His actions were unwarranted. He does that to homeless people every fucking day. It's just as unwarranted when he does it to the homeless. But you don't give a fuck about that, don't you? You don't give a fuck about the homeless. That's why when I'm trying to explain to you what the fuck is going on, and you want to be a little fucking cheese dick and fucking pretend like I'm saying shit that I ain't, man, that's your fucking issue. That's you with mental fucking problems. I'd like to, here, I'll click on it here. We'll actually go to it, and I'll go to where this dude is fucking typing at me, and we'll read that shit. Now, this is part of Zayd's interaction. There's 29 minutes and 40 seconds of it, you know? Now, why is it my reply to this wasn't put on there? That's kind of odd. But since it's on here, I should be able to read all of what this guy typed. He typed, "Sean David, go eat shit. That uniform asshole had to resign because his actions were deemed unwarranted. Go fuck yourself for trying to furnish an excuse for that racist POS in uniform." Now, of course, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Well, a picture of that. Because this is the kind of shit that happens when you try to explain what the fuck is really going on. And people don't give a fuck. They don't care who gets hurt. All they care about is their, oh, goddamn, not enough space in phone storage. Free up some space or insert an SD card. God, it sure would have been nice if the cops would have, I don't know, done something about that evidence before I had to drag it around for almost 2 goddamn years. 2 goddamn years of cops covering up for each other. I needed somebody there just like Zayd did. Now, what did Zayd have that I didn't? He had somebody there with a camera who knew how to use it and was actually willing to help him. And actually willing to make an effort to help how Zayd needed. This whole time, I needed the help that Zayd had. I needed the help that most of these people had. But the difference is that I'm homeless, so I don't fucking matter. I must deserve it because I don't fucking matter. Even black people who want to complain about how black people are treated will treat homeless people in exactly the fashion that they bitch about white people treating them. Now, is that all black people? No, it's not, but it is the majority of the black people that I personally know. Why is that? Well, because I have seen a lot of people, black and white, take their shit out on the homeless. They're the easiest people to victimize. They're the people that nobody actually gives a fuck about. Shit, everybody pretty much universally agrees that homeless people are not human beings in the United States. Black Lives Matters doesn't give a fuck about the homeless, do they? Fuck no, they don't. Not even if that homeless person was black. Now, these assholes want to pretend that I'm making excuses for the cops. No, I'm not. I'm saying Zayd Atkinson is a racist fucking bitch for fucking selling the goddamn narrative he tried playing. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand he won mine. Winning is more important than morality. The cops have the same mentality. And obviously, so does Zayd. Obviously. Now, today, I got to meet a Muslim here in Chapel, Nebraska. The guy was from Turkey. And guess what? He made some good food. I got to eat some of it. It's traditional Turkish food. Am I allowed to enjoy it? Fuck yeah, I am. The guy was telling me about how the president, where he's from, is killing his people, and that's why he's here. He also, when he gets home to New York, he's going to send me a video. He took a video of me today. It's pretty cool. I suppose I had to reply to this guy, since I already replied once. Learn to read. Reading comprehension is important. You should try not doing drugs before. Sorry, I'm typing with these three fingers. Sticking YURFOOT in your mouth. What I am saying isn't anywhere near what you are going out of your way to assume. Get off the drugs or get off the computer. Bling! Dang! And that one popped up. Well, that works for me. If you want to be an asshole, that's your decision. I'm an asshole, and that's my decision. See, I could just lay down and take abuse for the rest of my life, or I could speak up, fight back, and hope to make some effective change. Until somebody's got the testicular fortitude to keep their word to put a bullet in my head, well, their names are still going to be spouting out of my face every single day. Dog bless America, or whatever. Stay away from racism. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what color your victim is. I've been victimized enough that if there is such a thing as karma, I could probably get away with going around and killing all of these child molesters and rapists. I actually believe in karma. I believe you make an effort or you don't. If you make an effort, there is a chance you may succeed. If you make zero effort, there is zero chance that you will succeed.